Hi everyone, welcome to another weekly Sunday thrift haul video, and welcome to a work in progress. I'm Joanne. Today I want to share with you some things that I picked up at some local thrift stores here in the Raleigh area. Most of the things I'm going to be showing you are going to be for resale. I did pick up a couple of things for myself and one thing for my daughter, and I'll tell you those items when I show them to you. If I remember prices and where I picked them up, I'll let you know that as well. If there's anything in the video that I have indicated is for resale and you might be interested in purchasing it from me directly, I would love it if you would shoot me an email at the address that will be listed in the description box for the video. So with all of that said, let's get to it. Don't forget, watch through to the end of the video, and in the comment section down below, let everyone know what your favorite find was from today's haul, and I will do the same. So let me get started with the thing that I picked up for my daughter. She had been looking for these on, I think it was Amazon. And this one is a little glass bird. Might be a little hard to make out there, but the idea behind this, if I'm not mistaken, is that through this end here, you fill it up with water and then you invert it and put it into a plant. And then it just slowly drains out the water so the plant will have the water that it needs. I'm pretty sure that's what this is, and I think she has been looking for these. So I picked this up for her for $1.99. I think she's gonna like that. Let me see, what else did I get that I'm keeping for myself? Oh, just this little jar of, or little bottle I should say, of lamp oil, Peabody and Paisley in white tea fragrance. I'm actually hoping that I can use this in my oil diffuser that I have. I keep one in the laundry room and one in the kitchen here. And I paid 79 cents for that. Let me see, what else am I keeping for myself? Well, this I'm keeping, but it's going to a friend. So I'm keeping it and I'm not keeping it. It's a bag of little Easter egg confetti pieces. So I'm going to be putting that into an envelope that I am saving to send off some more things to a friend here on YouTube. The other piece that I picked up for myself, I actually have to show it to you last because it's holding everything else that I'm going to show you. So this was, actually found two of these, unusual find. This is the top to a Stars and Bars fairy light or fairy lamp. The bottom was not there, so I'm guessing that it was either broken by the person that donated it, or maybe whomever was processing the donations didn't realize that this was a two-piece. I looked and looked for the bottom. I couldn't find it, but I thought I'd get it anyway because there might be a chance that somebody would be looking just solely for the top because they broke the bottom part of it. Or who knows, I found a top, I may find a bottom at some point. So I paid $2 for just the top of that Stars and Bars fairy lamp. Then I found a second topper. This is not the Stars and Bars. This is, I guess it's diamonds that are on there. So this again is just the top to a fairy lamp. I will keep my eye out for a bottom. And this one I paid 49 cents for. This is, I think, is absolutely adorable. I passed it by a couple of times at the thrift store when I was going, and I believe this one was the North Raleigh Ministries thrift shop. And it's a Pooh light switch cover. I thought it was absolutely adorable. The screws are not with it, but I mean, it's simple enough to just put little white head screws in there. And this is from Disney Taiwan. So I don't know if that has any age to it or not, but it is in absolutely perfect condition. There are no paint loss issues with it, no chips, no dings, and I paid $2 for that piece. Next, I picked this up. I'm going to try and sell this in a live sale. I know there have to be nautical loving folks out there. It's just this little trinket box, but on top of it sits this a seagull. He's in perfect condition. I say that. No, he is not in perfect condition. Okay, the tip of his little tail there. How in the world I missed that, I have no idea. Because now that I'm looking at it, it is very obvious. So that was a bad on my part. And this still is a cute little trinket box, but he's got an issue. And this was hand painted back in 1986. And I paid $2 for this. So that's really sad. I'm very disappointed in myself for not seeing that and then not purchasing it, because I wouldn't have purchased it if I had seen that little nick on the tail. I got this bag of old bells, old jingle bells. There's a whole bag of them here. I'm guessing they are all brass. Let me see if there's different shapes, different sizes, but primarily they look like this here. So for crafting for somebody, I think this would be amazing. There is, let me see, there's only one of an actual bell shape. So pretty, but the others are a little bit smaller of the one I showed you, and then a little bit larger as well. And this was in a little bag for $2.49. I'm pretty sure I got this at Hand Me Ups. This I got at Hand Me Ups too. I walked by it a couple of times, like, you know, how you do that, thinking, well, should I or shouldn't I? Well, I went ahead because I really like it. I think it is super, super pretty, very well done. It's a trivet with tomatoes on it. Now this is in perfect condition. I'm guessing that's going to be oh yes, it is hand painted. I'll show it to you on the back. It does say hand painted. So there it is. And on the back of it is made in Italy and hand painted. And there you can see I paid $1.99 for that. It might even be, I don't know if that's redware pottery or not, but I'm glad I picked it up. I think somebody's gonna like this. It's really pretty, and it'll add a really nice pop of red color in somebody's kitchen. Okay, this is one of those things that I couldn't leave it there. It's kind of quirky, but I thought it was really fun. And it's not just a Heinz ketchup bottle, it's a candle. I've never seen a candle shaped like a Heinz tomato ketchup bottle before. So like I said, I had to get it. Paid $1.99 for it. I think it's just something really quirky that somebody might enjoy. And I'm looking to see if there's any markings on this as to where or when this may have been made. And there are not. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a little old. It's either a little bit older or just has been in this cellophane bag for quite some time now. But I thought that was a fun, quirky little find. I'll show you a couple of mugs. Of course I picked up mugs. What would a video be without a mug in it? Got this Starbucks mug in really, really good condition. As I say that, I'm double checking it, going over it, and yep, no nicks, no chips. It almost reminds me of a cable knit sweater. I know that's not the print on it, but that's what it reminds me of. It's the black siren and a green, kind of a mossy green color. It's 16 ounces, and this is just from back in 2016. And I don't remember what I paid for that. The sticker is off of that one. Now this one I paid $1 for, and it is a tea monogrammed mug. And I know I showed you one of these, I think in my last haul. So who remembers what that symbol is from, what store that is from? Anthropologie. So I have done pretty well selling these monogrammed mugs from Anthropologie on my Poshmark site, in my Poshmark closet. Oh my goodness. So this one again is in really good condition. Now this is a manufacturing flaw right here. You might be able to see that pink. Well, it's not so much that you can see it, but when you rub your finger over it, it's a little bit on the rough side, but that was made during manufacture. Other than that, it's in perfect condition. And yet another Starbucks mug. Wait till you see this puppy. This is the daddy of all mugs. Look at the size of this mug. It is humongous. Seattle, Washington, Starbucks Coffee Company. It is a 28-ounce mug. That's gonna hold a lot of coffee for somebody. It has no utensil marks on the inside, although it does have to be cleaned out. And let's see if this has a year on it. I don't see a year on this, but this is in perfect condition for somebody that just absolutely loves coffee. I don't think I've ever seen a 28-ounce coffee mug before. And keeping on Starbucks, but not a mug, I found another barista. Got this little guy. He's so adorable. So he has this little, this might be for a baby. I'm just guessing because the little scarf around it. And I don't know, that little key just looks like a little baby to me for some reason. So this is a Starbucks Barista Bear, the winter of 2010. So this little guy is already 10 years old. And let me see, does he have a name? Let me see. It's just the 89th edition in the Barista Bear collection. So super cute. He has a little heart on his backside. And there's his little feet. So I thought he was cute as cute can be. And I can't remember what I picked this little guy up for. He doesn't have a tag on him, so I can't quite remember. I've had stuff kind of stashed away for a little bit. And my piles have been growing and growing, so that's why things are kind of just mixed up. So I found this adorable pink planter. It's in perfect condition as far as chips and nicks and such. Does have some manufacturing issues on it. If you could see that, let me see if that's coming up. Yeah, there you go. See those little dots? So they're the little tiny pinpricks almost. In the pottery itself, this is well, anyway, it's a Roseville piece. You can see right there. I paid $4 for that. I really hope that wasn't a mistake. And then, let me see, how are we on time? Not too bad. I'll show a few more pieces. This is Ray Dunn. It's new in the package, although the package is quite beat up, as you can see. But we have a very tall work mug and a little shorter vacay mug. And this was from Trosa, one of my favorite stores in Durham. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I don't want this to fall out. Paid $2.99 for both of the mugs. I thought that was a really, really good price. Okay, I have just a couple more things to show you. This actually was not in the thumbnail for this video. I decided to just add it in. And it's a Krispy Kreme tin. I thought this would be great decorating on a shelf, either for St. Patrick's Day or for Christmas because of the red and the green in it. It's in perfect condition. I was super surprised. I mean, there aren't even any little dents in the tin, which surprised me. What did I pay for this little tin? Oh, there we are. Paid $1 for that little tin. And then I have another tin to show you. And this is a Ritz cracker tin. Sorry about that glare there. Now this guy has seen some better days. You can see he's got some discoloration there, and there's discoloration around the bottom there. But overall, I'm trying to look if there are any dings in it. I don't see any dings in it at all. Just a little bit of wear because it's an older piece, I would imagine. Let me see. It does have a little barcode on it, but I don't see, like an expiration date. No, I don't see an expiration date, although there are numbers on the bottom of it there. I don't know if you can make those out, but it doesn't look like an expiration date to me for the crackers that would have been in it to kind of indicate when or how old the tin is. But I really liked the graphics on that tin. Then the last thing I want to show you is this amazing crate. This I picked up at Trosa. Look at this baby. I love it. It was the first thing that I picked up when I went into the store when they reopened. So I think what I'm going to do, I actually got 2 of these and I paid $1.99 for both of them. I think what I'm going to do is spray them with some clear like a protective coat and use them maybe out on my back deck. I was really happy to find these. Would have been super stoked if there was a third one, but I'm very happy to have found the 2 that I did. So that's all I have to share with you today. What is my favorite piece? Actually, you know what? It sounds silly, but I think my favorite piece is going to be the Heinz ketchup candle. I just think it's so unique and unusual, and it just made me smile when I found it. So that's my favorite from this haul. If you would, like I said, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let everybody know what your favorite find was. And I will see you on Wednesday again for another thrift haul. And then mark your calendars for the 4th of July at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to be having a live Christmas in July sale here on my channel. It's going to be all Christmas. Everything is going to be Christmas. A lot of vintage pieces and some more contemporary pieces as well. So I really hope you can join me for that sale. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So until then, everyone, as always, please take very, very good care of yourselves, and bye for now.